Hey guys, so let's unbox Brunello Cucinelli today. So this is the front of the box. It's a 50 ml eau de parfum, and this is what I see at the bottom. So 3116A is the batch code if anyone's interested, and there's a QR code, and I don't know, it says made in Italy, and there's the logo of Brunello Cucinelli. At the back, I got this, and on the side, there's nothing much. Should bottom, top, yeah. So let's unpack this and box. So I remember posting a video a few months back. I think during the summer. That was the first time I tried this at Davy Jones here in Sydney CBD, and that was the first ever time I think I was hearing about this brand. I've not heard about this brand before. It was new. I'm not sure if the fragrance itself is new. We'll check Fragrantica in some time. But I've been going to David Jones for I mean since I moved to Sydney. So and earlier, just the beginning of this year, I think that was the first time ever I saw this brand, and I saw testers of this brand at Davy Jones. And there was a lady, and then she asked me to try this fragrance. Okay, before I say anything, so this is what it looks, and it opens like this. Inside there is this beautiful bottle, and there's nothing much inside. It's just a holder for the, and I got just a 50 mil. See how cute the bottle is, huh? So this is what is there at the bottom of the bottle, and it's a transparent bottle except for the brand name here. There's nothing much. At the top you have this logo. That's it. So back to the story, right? So I tried it on my skin. I actually liked it, but it's an Italian fragrance. It's a citrus fragrance. It's a very basic fragrance, right? There's nothing to dislike, but there's nothing much to like about it either, because I'm not a big fan of like plain citrus fresh fragrances. I want something complex. I've always been like that. But I came home. I kept getting beautiful wafts of this beautiful, I don't know, probably Calabrian bergamot or whatever, right? And there was some. I'm like, it was like I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop smelling it. Like I kept, what is this? Like there's a beautiful sweetness underneath that the citrus, which was so addictive. I That's when I decided, man, I need to get this fragrance, right? This is not a cheap one. Right? Just for a plain citrus fragrance, this is 225 Australian dollars, which is not that cheap, right? It's almost yeah. Look at the size of it. This is a tiny fragrance, and as I mentioned, I'm not a huge fan of these Italian style plain citrus, Acqua di Parma types. I'm not a huge fan of that. But this is different. This I'm telling you, this is I don't even know how to explain this. There's something so addictive in this fragrance, though it is just a citrus and fresh type of fragrance. It's just summer scent basically. But in the Aquari Palma ones, you have these. There's of course this the citrus, lily of the valley, Calabrian bergamot, and whatnot. But I don't get the sweetness that I get from this. The Aquari Palma ones are more like more on the tart, fresh side. Like this, but this one has, there's this other brand where I'm a big fan of, like Bottega Veneta Pour Homme. It's a beautiful fragrance. There's a similar sweetness that fragrance has that I found in this fragrance, and sometimes for the summer you just need that. See, I have Aquaripama. I have Aquaripama Oud. I don't have the Intensa. I do have. There's a fresh one that I have. But I don't use that often. But I have a feeling this I'm going to use this a lot this summer. Summer is about to start. It is springtime in Sydney, and I think I'm going to use this regularly for my office. This is a very office friendly fragrance. It is one of those fragrances that there's the term these days that they use, like quiet luxury. Everywhere I see the term these days. This is like a quintessential Italian quiet luxury in a bottle. That's what I would say. That's a simple way to summarize this. Okay, let's try it on my skin. Ooh. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's summer in a bottle. I feel like I'm in Italy right now. I've never been to Italy. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm in Italy. I feel like I'm in, what do you got? What do you did this Stamford fragrance, right? What's the name of that fragrance? I'm a Cliff, Mandarino, the Amalfi, the Amalfi Coast, and I feel like I'm somewhere, like in the coast, the Italian coast somewhere. Ooh la la. This is just what you need for summer. This actually reminds me of there's this Ermenegildo Zegna or something. There's a brand, right? Like there's one Italian bergamot or something like that in that brand. I only tried it once. Like I was at JV Jones. I'm talking about at least maybe 2 years ago, right? And I was trying Florentine Iris or something. There's a particular Iris at that time. I was hunting for Irish fragrances. There was this other Latino dude that he kept looking at this you know Italian bergamot, and he told me like, bro, this is the best. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh yeah, 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 it's good. And that was the first and last time that I tried that fragrance. I think I did. I'm not sure if I'm not saying this reminds me of that, but it gives me the same kind of you know w- awe that I got when I tried that fragrance. And that one is even more expensive, I think. Like Xenia ones are like $400 plus, right? So I would have bought the 100 ml, but that was like $100 more. I thought like anyway, I already have lots of these like 50, 60, 70 fragrances. Like why would I? These days I'm only buying 50 mls if it's available. But I have a feeling this is going. I'll never not have this fragrance. This is if there's one fragrance that you want to spend your money on throughout the year, not throughout the year, maybe I would say if you're living in a hot tropical kind of a place, this is the only one you need. If you're living in a cold, a place where there's like all seasons, all four seasons, that's a different thing. This you would still need this for summer. You don't need to go anywhere else for summer when you have this fragrance. This is so addictive and so classy, so simple, but that's all you need. As Gino Di Campo says, right? Minimum effort, maximum satisfaction, right? This is all you need. Mm. So, what does it smell like? I mean, it smells good. I'm definitely getting the see. It's not the it's the wafts that you get in this fragrance. I mean, smelling your hand, it smells good. Obviously, I get the bergamot and whatnot, but we'll have a look at Fragrantica what it has. But it's the waft that you get, right, that that makes you like this fragrance a lot more. So I'll try it a lot more, and then maybe I'll let you guys know what exactly how long it lasts and whatnot. And for now, now I'm looking at Fragrantica. The fragrance perfumer is Olivier Crisp. Crisp. He has made a crisp, fresh, sweet citrus Italian fragrance. So it has ginger, Calabrian bergamot, and black pepper at the top. The middle notes are clary sage, cypress, juniper, angelica, and the base notes are ambroxan and clearwood. I think the ambroxan probably is what projects the fragrance, gives you the wafts of the fragrance. I need to smell this a lot more. I think I'll I'll run out of this fragrance for within maybe a few months. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Mm. All right. I'll see you guys. And I think there's definitely uh, a lot of ambroxan in this fragrance, right? It's definitely it has that fabric softener kind of feel to it. But I'll tell you something. At least test this. You understand what I'm trying to say. In the dry down, it's the only thing you need for summer. All right, I'll see you guys in another unboxing video. Bye bye.